What's up? I keep forgetting to record this vlog, but I'm going to epoxy the garage floor. I thought you might want to vlog or something about it. I do things with my hands. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. Also, right now it is like 100 degrees out. It's supposed to be cooler on Saturday, which today's Tuesday. I started moving crap out Monday or Sunday. Started cleaning stuff, dusting it off, all that kind of stuff. So most of the stuff is going in the house. A lot of stuff is leaving the house. A couple things are going into the backyard, and I think that really should be about it. As far as like big furniture, I'm just going to put all my small stuff in a box, throw it in the house, take the big furniture, move it out to the side of the yard. Neighbors shouldn't complain or bitch for a couple days, so I'm okay with that. Other than that, today is cleaning, so there's that. Yeah, let's get started. Ready to start washing everything, so I might time lapse that. I probably will, or I might get, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. But impromptu moment, I have had one hell of a time with extension cord lately, and I absolutely hate it. And I climb mountains on my off time. I know I've never vlogged about doing that, or even said that in a previous vlog, I think. But it is a hobby. I used to go rappelling, it's more accurate, but the way you can actually take an extension cord and not have it fold up on itself all the time, find the middle of your cord, take one piece of rope that is about the length of hand to hand, throw over your shoulder, take said piece, do it again, take said piece, do it again. And you're going to do this until the very end of your cord. Only about 50 feet. And at first you're going to be really awkward with it, but you'll get the hang of it. Take the last little bit of your cord, or your rope, pull off your head, keep where your neck was. Alright, so get on either side. Take the two pieces of cord, wrap, and you never have to worry about it. So the next time, so, next time you're done, just grab, unwrap, throw. It should come out beautifully. If you do it backwards, which I've been doing for a while, you just saw me fighting with my cable, it immediately bunches up. So you have to start at the middle, work to the end, undo the end, throw it out, and you'll have the middle down. On with the video. Okay, sorry for the video quality. I have cleaned everything. It's been like 2 days, and I'm just going to start mixing paint and throwing it down. You could look up other videos on this. This just is what it is.
turns out I screwed up and everything was out of focus when I first did the initial look at everything, how it went down. So I thought I would do a garage tour at the same time. Is pretty much it. The floor coat, it's about a month later, by the way. So the floor coat did hold up very well for the most part. There's a few patches of concrete patching that I did that unfortunately you should let it dry for a lot longer than it says because they're kind of soft and pliable for a while. So I have a scratch mark where some of that came up. And then I decided to get race decking, but they didn't have any at Home Depot or Lowe's. And I was impatient, so I got this stuff at Walmart for like, I think it's like 15 bucks. It's the gym workout mat stuff. And it holds up pretty well. If you damage it, it's throwaway material. So it's foam is what it is. So if you park a car on it or anything, you will see tire marks and all that kind of stuff. The bike, I've been working on it, so that's why I have this. It'll actually hold on its own. So yeah, there's none of that stuff going on. This is where my bike is. Let me pick you guys up. Motorcycle, as you know. And I guess we'll just go kind of clockwise at 6 o'clock. So garage door, as you know. Got this at Harbor Freight. I love this thing actually. For it being 200 bucks and super stupid and simple, for 200 bucks, it is awesome. The Snap-on one I think costs like $400. Or I should say the Snap-on equivalent. It does lock. I'd never lock it though, because there's no point. I'm the only one in here. Keep all my tools in here. They're tools, who cares? I had an extra desk when I moved everything back in, so this is just storage. All of my tools. I just bought a shelf from, I think that was Walmart for like 20 bucks or something like that. It's held up. I mean, it does its job. It's a shelf. I also bought a tire balancing stand from Harbor Freight as well for a motorcycle. So that is nice. I'm not going to show you how to use it. I might one day once I get new tires, which I'm probably not going to need new tires for a while. 3D printer. It is a CR10, just the basic CR10 because they're so cheap now. And this is my version 1 cabinet. I made it the last year, and I think I made it, yeah, I think I made it last year, the end of the year. It was either the end of the year or the beginning of the year. But I made it because it was colder out here, and I wanted to keep the temperature in the enclosure around 90 degrees. So heated build plate, kept everything just fine. I know it leaks air, but you're just trying to keep the ambient temperature a certain degree, not let it get away from you. So I didn't want to cook anything. I just wanted it to, do its job. More tools, water heater, which no one cares. My work desk, which looks terrible. My chain sword I'm working on right now. I'm also working on a Mandalorian blaster for a friend. I built this thing in another video. You guys can see that. It's still held up very well. Built a small hutch for it, this thing that goes around it. Just out of spare 2x6s. I mean, it's nothing fancy. I'm probably going to redo it at one point. I just had wood sitting around and went, I wonder if I can make one of those. Let's see, laptop hooked up to music, or hooked up to soundbar for music. Old sprockets from old motorcycles I've had. This is actually the original plate from the XS when I first got it. Texas wouldn't let me keep it though, so I couldn't use it on the bike. Let's see here. Vice, I just got one of these from Harbor Freight. Saved my bacon. It's really nice for what it is. I think it was like 30 bucks-ish, so super cheap. And continually going around, brooms as normal. Built a couple shelves just to house crap, my longboard. I use it every once in a while. Now I just use it to go check mail for the most part because I'm lazy and I should do more with myself, but I don't. I bought another one of these. Actually, this was my first set for the gym pad because I use resistance bands. Also, I use a bench to simulated bench press, so I will put it at different inclines when working out, so that's always nice. We did have a bad thunderstorm last night, so we were expecting hail, so we pulled both the cars in the garage, and this is what I was talking about with the tire marks. Like, that'll probably be there for a few days, and then it'll kind of undepress itself a little. I meant to pull the car a little further forward, but it's trial and error, which right now I've got 3 extra pads that I don't know what to do with, so I'll probably switch that one out with another one. Here's what I was talking about with the single spot that came out. So that's concrete patchwork, which I didn't do a very good job of smoothing out. I might actually tear the whole thing up and then redo it, because apparently they sell concrete fix that's this color that you could just smear the entire thing over and run the epoxy into itself. So it's also epoxy. So it's small and nice, or it's a smaller project, so you don't have to do all the clean everything out, do all that again, all that kind of stuff. Apparently this is supposed to last like 2 years, but it's done fairly well so far. What I don't like is, so the kickstand I have, right? Full focus on that. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's very narrow, and I don't have a heavy bike, but very narrow and somewhat of a heavy poundage will leave gouge marks on your floor like crazy. It actually damages the floor if I leave the kickstand down and just push the bike over it. Like if I move the bike backwards to move it out of the way, it will scrape the floor. So epoxy is not as strong as everybody says it is. Also, air compressor and what is it? Shop vac. You know, typical tools for working on stuff. But overall, I'm very happy with it. So I'm thinking about not redoing the garage, but putting paint on the walls next, and that'll probably be the last thing I do to the garage, because I'd like to get it finished. It just seems kind of weird having like a nice floor with blank walls. Also, I want something that's a little nicer for, I guess, damage purposes. Like, I don't want black marks on the walls or anything, or like gouge marks or anything, where I put tools up. So I need something a little more robust paint-wise, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that anytime soon. I might do that over the winter. I don't know why. But yeah, overall, I'm going to say laying this stuff down is a pain. If you just move into a house, do it then. Do not put it off, because moving everything out and back in was terrible. Doing it at 6 o'clock in the morning when it was super hot throughout the day was terrible. Cleaning it in the middle of the day was or cleaning the floor right before doing it was terrible. It's work. So if you're having like a company do it, I understand why. If you're not having a company doing it and you're doing it yourself, I mean, you could do it. It's not easy. It's not insanely hard. It's just a pain if you're not within the perfect Goldilocks zone of doing it. If you guys have questions, comments, leave them below. That's my garage, and that's how you coat a floor. Good luck and good night.